G'day guys, how you doing? It's the Kiwi here, and I'm back. By the sheer skin of my frickin' teeth, let me tell you. Oh my gosh. Um, yeah, there's a reason why I've been gone for 4 months. And it's the premise of the title of this video. And it was literally, I had a real come to Jesus moment. And when I mean a real come to Jesus moment, it was a good one. It was a humdinger. And the reason why I'm doing a video on this subject is some of you younger guys, you're going to experience this in your lives. I mean, we all hear about it. We all hear about these situations, these moments happening, but very few of us take note of them. You know, we tend to just get up, we dust ourselves off, and we keep on going. And for you older guys that have actually experienced a come to Jesus moment, you're not the only ones. You're not alone on this one. So that's what this chat's going to be about. It's literally going to be about having a freaking major come to Jesus moment. And not many people do, but when you do experience it, it's a life changer. And when I mean a life changer, I mean, like for me personally, my whole life is going in a completely different direction. And I'm slowly but surely working towards changing that whole part of, every aspect of my life up, literally. And that was the other reason why I wasn't that keen on doing any videos while I was going through this transitional process. But anyway, what happened was I was on a mountain bike. I don't mountain bike, I was just utilizing a friend's bike. I was heading down a steep downhill section of asphalt road, and I went to turn a really sharp left-hand turn, going way too fast, most probably about 15-20 mile an hour. The bike washed out from underneath me, and I went in head first. I went in right on this section of my head. And let me tell you, I've gone through some shit in my life. As a kid, I just about lost my leg from my left leg from the knee down. I've been shot at. I've literally knelt in the blood, huge pool of blood from a friend of mine that was bleeding out from a massive motorcycle accident where he actually got his right leg tore off from the knee down. I've had his blood I've been through a divorce. I actually had massive heart attack when I died, 3 massive heart seizures, one after the other, in my 20s, and I died from that. I've had so many. I've been held at gunpoint by security guards in the Ukraine in 2009. They rolled me for all the money. Security guards. I had to pay them off so I could get out of the fucking airport, and that's what it was. I've had so many come to Jesus moments in my life. It is ridiculous. The divorce. Oh God. I mean, most men have something traumatic happen in their lives, and it makes them reevaluate their life. Me, I just kept on picking myself up, dusting myself off. All right, let's go. You didn't get me. Well, this time, and it was really interesting because a friend of mine said, dude, you got godsmacked. And I didn't think about it when he said it. I processed it, a couple of days later, and I was like, you know what? Bill's right. I got godsmacked, because that's what it felt like. Like I had just been picked up off this bike and just went smack on my frickin' noodle. And it really, truly stopped me. My whole life up to that point came to a screeching halt. I stopped. I literally stopped everything. I went to the doctors. I got myself checked out. I had a severe concussion. This part of my brain got severely bruised. And for the next couple of months, my cognitive processing abilities wasn't up to scratch. And it was enough of a hit to, like I said, it made me stop, and it made me have to look at everything in my life. I looked at everything that I've done, everything that I've experienced, everything. And I was like, enough. Lawrence, enough. You can't keep on doing this. You can't keep on living this way. You can't keep on doing what you're doing for work. Just everything about my life here in Southern California is coming to an end. And I'll actually be moving back to New Zealand in February, March next year. I've already got a job lined up. I flew down there in October. I checked out a job opportunity that I was given. And this was the thing. The moment I actually stopped and realized, one, this was the big one, I deserve better. I deserve better than working for one guy where I'm at right now, working out of this tin shed operation. I deserve to be taken care of. I've worked so hard and I've learned so much. I deserve better. Every aspect of my life, I deserve better. And I truly do, 100%. And that's what a come to Jesus moment does. It makes you stop. It makes you look at your life and go, you know what? You can't continually carry on down this path. Whatever path it is that you're going down, you may think you're going down the right path, but that's what a come to Jesus moment is. It's a fucking smack that makes you stop and look at your life and go, okay, I need to change things. And I really need to change things. Seriously need to change things. And it was part of the reason why I didn't want to do any videos also, because the person that I was over here is a completely different person to what I am now. How I view things, how I look at things, how I'm processing things, everything about life today is completely different. Like for the majority of my life, I've always had this single-minded focus on building cars and wanting to do stuff with motor vehicles, racing, what have you. And what I've realized is I'm only helping one person. I'm only making one person or a couple of people's lives happy, just doing this one thing. And it's an exceptionally self-serving, narcissistic line of work, to be quite honest with you. And I realized I need to do something that is bigger than me. So the company that I'm going to be working for in New Zealand, which is owned by a friend of mine, we're going to be doing some amazing stuff. And I'm going to be helping him with his company. It's a global corporation, and we can bring and improve people's lives around the world. I'm going to keep the channel going, but I'm going to go a little bit more mainstream, okay? And I'll most probably change the channel name up and a few other bits and pieces, but I'm still going to be here. I'm still single, and I'm not going to get married again, because the system in New Zealand is the exact same system that's here in the United States, which is the same system in Canada, Australia, Europe, and it's permeating the majority of the world. So I still want to keep the channel going. I'll most probably go with a somewhat more mainstream name, but I definitely want to keep this going. I want to be able to, I have a desire to want to help you younger guys, you know, navigate this world out there. You know, there's a lot of knowledge and a lot of wisdom that I have in regards to how the world works, how the systems work, and because I understand this and know this stuff intrinsically, I know that I can help you guys, like I said, navigate, you know, the minutia of the world that we live in. And for you older guys, you know, I'm proof that what you've gone through, you're not the only ones. You know, a lot of us older guys, we need vindication in regards to the stuff that we've experienced in life. A lot of times we feel like we're the only ones that have gone through this stuff. And the reality is we're actually not. You know, so like come to Jesus moment. I'm sure a lot of you guys that are watching this video right now, the older members of the channel, have actually experienced something along that lines. So I'm still here, I'm still okay. I'm just going to be going in a completely different direction. And believe it or not, my cognitive abilities after this injury, how I process stuff, it's really pretty incredible. It's like everything cleared up. It's literally like I everything fell into place. Everything just started clicking. Everything. How the world works, who runs the world, how the financial systems work, you know, who we are, why we're here, what we have to do, etc., 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 etc. It was as hard of a hit as what it was, and as much as it hurt, and as much as it's changed my life, it's been an absolute blessing from God. So, with that note, I'm going to leave you all to it. You can expect some more videos from me over, I'm going to try to be more regular on them. Today's Sunday. I'd like to be able to do a video on a weekly basis. So, with that being said, talk to you soon. Alrighty? Take it easy, guys.